Hi, I'm Hannah with Bivouac Coffee Company, the official coffee partner of the American Alpine Club. And today I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to brew your coffee in the backcountry. I'm going to walk you through a few of the things that you'll need today. You can use a hand grinder or you can grind your beans ahead of time. You need a scoop or a way to measure your beans. You're also going to need some quality coffee. Today we're using the Wild Thing medium roast blend. And you're going to need a way to heat up your water. We're using the Primus backpacking stove. And then you can either choose between an AeroPress, a pour over, or a French press. I'm going to start off with the AeroPress. I think that the AeroPress is the easiest way to make a cup of really good coffee while you're out enjoying nature. I'm using the scoop that came with my AeroPress. It's 2 tablespoons or roughly 17 grams. So you're going to take 1 scoop and put that in your hand grinder, or you can grind it ahead of time. At this point, if you're using a paper filter, you're going to want to go ahead and put that in the bottom of your AeroPress. I'm using a reusable mesh filter today. So go ahead and put that together, set it on top of your cup, and put your grounds inside. Then you're going to take your hot water and saturate those grounds. It's called blooming. We're going to let that bloom for about 30 seconds. So I'm going to start my timer. And that just releases all the excess CO2 from the grounds and gives you a really smooth, tasty cup of coffee. Once 30 seconds has passed, you're going to fill the AeroPress most of the way up. And then give it a quick stir. May even top it off a little bit, actually. Then you'll stick the plunger in just enough to seal it off and keep it warm. And the total brew time with the bloom is going to be 2 minutes. This is the dangerous part, so be careful and push evenly or it might splash or spill on you. And there you have it. Now we'll move on to the pour over method. You can use whatever pour over device you have, and I'm using one that has a paper filter. A good rule of thumb for pour overs is a ratio of 1 part coffee and 15 parts water. So for this 12-ounce cup, I'm going to be using 22 grams or about 3 tablespoons of coffee. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. And then I'll take my hot water and pour just enough over the beans to saturate them. And I'll let that bloom for about 30 seconds. It's just releasing all the CO2. After the coffee has bloomed for 30 seconds, you're going to pour your hot water over the grounds. And if you can, try and go in a circular motion. This does take a little bit more of your attention, so it might not be your preferred method for an alpine start, but I do think it makes probably the best single cup of coffee you can in the backcountry. Once all the water has drained through the filter, your coffee's ready to drink. Now let's talk about the French press. This is a great option for making multiple cups of coffee at once, and this Primus backpacking stove actually doubles as a French press, so we're going to be using that. I've heated up my water to just about boiling and turned the stove off. Then I'm going to add about 40 grams of coarsely ground coffee, that's about 4 tablespoons, into my stove. And definitely give that a good stir until it's all incorporated. Then I'm just going to set the lid on to keep it warm and let that brew for the next 4 minutes. I hope you learned something new about how to brew a good cup of coffee wherever your adventures take you, and tell us more about what your favorite method is. Don't forget, AAC members get a 20% discount on our website, and you can find that code in the AAC member portal.